Watch this video.
In general, how do you get him to spend on you? He don't like you. Men that are stingy with their money around you don't like you. You're not worthy. You're a placeholder. You're not worth investing in. He don't like you enough. Time to move on. He don't like you enough. Okay. Or you need to go get a roster and find a man who actually likes you enough to spend money on you so you know how it feels. And so you can tell the difference between a man that likes you and one that don't. Some of y'all just be with these men and they don't even like y'all. They just tolerate you, roll around on the mattress with you, put up with you because you're a temporary placeholder that they're not investing in. You understand? So you need to get them to.
But remember, a man will sleep with another man if he's put in prison or jail. A man will sleep with an ugly woman if it means free shelter. A man will sleep with a turkey if ain't nobody watching.
How do you ask men for money without feeling bad like this? Do you want to make me happy right now? Yeah, of course I do. I want to make you happy too. But later on. Or what do you want? No, I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you yet. Mom, what is it? Then whisper in his ear like this. I want you to take me to the ATM and give me as much money as you choose. It's kind of a kink. I just want to see what you're going to give. It's like, okay, let's go.
Broke and poor man cheat, and rich man, and disabled man, and blind man, and deaf man, man with one foot cheats, all of them. Homeless man cheat, even though they might have a homeless girlfriend, they go cheat on him with the next homeless chick. Save these men under the contact as of what they are doing for you. And when you decide to go stupid and go crazy and start getting emotional, you're going to see that name, bill paying Bob. You're going to be like, I can't mess up my bill pay. Let me go take it out on Free Food Freddy. Get mad at Free Food Freddy if bill paying Bob is acting up. You know what I'm saying?
She's on the dark side.
Leave bill paying Bob alone. Don't roll around on the mattress with bill paying Bob. Keep your bills paid. Y'all already know they all gonna cheat. Even Free Food Freddy is cheating. What should I do if the other woman reaches out? Nothing. Good luck to Pick Misha. You in competition with a Pick Misha girl? Let her have him then. He's gonna get bored real quick of a woman chasing him. Girl, let Pick Misha reach out so she could get her roll around on the mattress and dismissed. He'll be back with you to pay for your stuff, okay? We don't care about that. There are different types of women, okay? There's a type of woman who knows her value and her worth, and she's not threatened by some Pick Misha reaching out because she already understands that that woman doesn't know her value and that she's going to be dismissed anyway soon. Do you understand? And he'll be right back to you. Why? Because she's not a challenge. You are. She reaches out to any man. You don't.
You'll notice men will try to make you drink. That's number one sign that something is wrong. When they push you to drink. And that doesn't mean they're going to kidnap you, but it means that they want to take advantage of you in some way. Okay? So that's sign number one. Oh, you drink some more. Here's some more drinks. Here, more. They're trying to get you drunk and off of your right mind, out of your right mind, so that they can easily persuade you and manipulate you to do whatever they want. So, drink less, way less, maybe 1 or 2 glasses of wine, and that's it. Cut it off. You don't have to be drunk to have fun. Do that when you're out with your girls. Or having girls' night out or at the house or whatever. Do that at home. Don't be doing that for real. And, on dates, because that's also unattractive to get drunk on a date.
What are the signs they got real money? You've ran into people who pretend for a minute and when they spend it without making you act like an object.
Do you want to know if a guy is really rich? The easiest way to know if a man is really rich, just like SHERASEVEN said, is when he's willing to spend money without complaining. When he is able to spend money on a woman without complaining. The real rich men are not worried about gold diggers. Billionaires, real rich men are not worried about gold diggers. Because there's one thing about these men, right? They love to talk without acting. A guy can build you a house, buy you a car with his mouth. He can build you a house, buy you a car with his mouth. He will make promises upon promises, but he's not going to pull through. He's not going to pull through with any of these promises because he only wants to use his mouth to get what he wants from you. Men will say anything to get what they want from you. A man will make you understand that he has money, but he's not spending the money on you. That is why Shira says if a guy isn't giving you money, I don't care how rich he is, he's broke.
Never care for a man more, because when the time comes, if that man don't like you, he's not going to return the favor. Because a man, it's very hard for a man to do things for a woman he doesn't like or is not attracted to. Okay? It's very hard for a man to sacrifice his hard-earned money and his time on a woman he don't like or that he is not attracted to. I promise you. He's not going to treat you the same if he don't like you the same. Not going to treat you like you're treating him. Why? Because he can't. He doesn't feel it. He's saving that for the woman he feels attracted to in the future. Okay? This is why when a man asks you to go 50-50, that's how you know he don't like you. Because he's saving his money for someone else. You're a placeholder. If your man has the nerve to ask you to go 50-50, he's trying to shave for something else. Men like to take attractive women on trips for ego, not because they want to get closer to you, not because they want to get to know you, because they want to roll around on the mattress and have some arm candy for ego purposes only. It's another reason why men like arm candy instead of, I was telling y'all, every time y'all talking about men are taking y'all on vacation, and y'all aren't even in a relationship yet, that's because that's their ego, not their emotions. Their ego is taking you on vacation, not them emotionally. You mean nothing to them. You are arm candy. You are their image. You boost their image in public. That's ego. Okay? I was saying earlier on my live on TikTok that women who go on trips with men that they barely know, that's not a flex. I think trips are for couples. Vacations are better for couples because you can actually enjoy it. It's not awkward. You don't have to worry about does he want to roll around on the mattress with you or not. You don't have to worry about is he going to ghost you when you get back. Trips are for couples. That's why you can get a lot out of them if you are some arm candy. And if y'all are sitting over there getting on planes, flying to men, going on trips and getting nothing in return with a free plane ticket and some food and a little shopping and a little tent, no. You need to get them bills paid before you get on a plane. And then whatever else you're going to get while you're down there, plus a separate room so you don't get it twisted. You could be the worst chick in the world. You cannot cook, you cannot clean, but if you brag on him in front of a bunch of people that are important or his friends, or you make him look good out in front of other people, he's going to give you what you want. Okay? So, this is why I'm telling y'all, work on that ego. Work with that ego. Make sure you get what you want out of it. Okay? You could be the sweetest woman in the world. You could do everything right. But if it's not stroking his ego, he's probably not going to find value in it. Okay? And when you get with men, ladies, y'all have to understand it's a game. And I've done this video like last week. I did a video about how relationships are games. It's a game. You either go in as the victim or the villain. Okay? Which one are you going in as? Some of y'all are going in as victims, baby. You walk in there being a victim, thinking the world is fair and men are emotional creatures and they're going to just do things out of the kindness of their heart. I'm sorry. You need to watch this channel every single day. Okay? Because you got some bad info. So, if you're not the villain in your relationship, sorry for you. Now, being the villain doesn't mean it's a bad relationship. It just means you're not the dumb doormat. You're not the victim. Okay? You're going to get what you want strategically. You're going to be a couple of steps ahead and you're going to know what you're doing. You're going to be able to manipulate the situation. Okay? And if you can't manipulate the situation, then you're going to be the one being manipulated. Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Avoid broke people. Avoid unlucky people. Avoid people that are negative energy. avoid them. Don't even be around them, because you're going to get sucked into their poverty, to their negative energy, and into their ratchetness, if anything. So separate yourselves from those people. You're not of that, and you don't want to become of it. So don't even hang around it. Don't even listen. Never listen to advice from anyone who you would not trade places with. And that's my number one thing, especially in power. If you wouldn't trade places with someone, don't take their advice on whatever they're trying to sell you. Because if they could actually get out of their own, hellhole, they would. They wouldn't even be sitting there in a hellhole, giving advice out of a hellhole on how to be A, B, C, and D, or what's going to make you a better person. So you never take advice, and you never hang around certain people or certain environments that are unhappy and unlucky, because that will rub off on you. Okay. So that's why I always tell you guys, hurry up and get out of that environment. Hurry up and get from around them people, make some new friends, get into a new environment, because they will grab you back in. They don't want you to escape, baby. Because when you escape, you become more powerful automatically. Your status goes up automatically. It doesn't even matter if you don't have enough money to do it and that somebody paid for it. Your status goes up like that, and they're seen as less than. And you'll notice a lot of those people are going to be family and friends, or people that look like you. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Exactly. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. And I say this because a lot of people don't do their research before they, go around talking trash or insulting people or just blabbing their mouth. They might not be insulting anyone, but they might be talking too much and not knowing that they're around someone who knows someone or something, and you might be giving information that's valuable to them, but detrimental to you or someone else. So when you get around a bunch of people, don't just start blabbing at them out. Find out who those people are, because a lot of people are spies, or they might not be spies, but they might know your enemies, or they might know your family, or they might know your wife or husband or girlfriend or whoever. So know who you're speaking to and around, because you could you can probably, I was reading and then saying the word I was reading, but you could probably get in a lot of trouble like that and lose a lot.
A man who has money but is not willing to invest that money on you, he's no different from a broke guy. Because what is the need? There are a lot of women who have rich husbands, rich boyfriends, but they are not enjoying the money of these men. Do you know who is enjoying it? It is the side chick and the hoes. I'm being 100% honest. There are so many men married to wives and they are not giving their wives money. In the streets, he's a multi-millionaire, a billionaire even, but his wife isn't enjoying the money. Date providers, date a man who is willing to provide for you. It is better for a man to be willing to give you the little he has than a man having money and he's not giving it to you, than a man who is stingy. A broke man is not different from a guy who has money and he's not giving it to you. There are some of these men who are all about big talk. They can talk about all the things that they can do for a woman. Oh, I can buy a woman a car. I can buy her a car. I can fly her out. I can give her anything she wants. They are making all kinds of promises to you, promising to do all of these things for you, whereas they don't have any intention of doing it. This is how a lot of men manipulate you, by false promises, promising to do things for you, even though he's not pulling through. He's using those false promises as a hook, as bait to keep you attached to him, because you're holding on to him, hoping that he's going to do those things for you, whereas he's not doing it. He has no intention of doing it. He only made those false promises in order to manipulate you so you don't go nowhere. So you stay connected to him, hoping that he's going to do those things. That is why men will promise you, oh, I'm going to get married to you, and you're there wasting years of your life. Men will promise you, I'm going to start up a business for you. You're doing things. A man will tell you he's going to do anything for you. The day he wants to do it, he's no longer picking your calls, he's your text messages. Has a man ever promised to get you something or give you money and he ends up not pulling through? After promising to do it for you, oh, I'm going to give you the money, don't bother, I will give it to you. Oh, I'm going to get you this, don't worry, I'll get it for you. And then when it is time for him to act, what happens? He goes quiet. He starts giving you conditions. He starts complaining. He's using now the money as bait to get what he wants from you. They will make all types of promises, but when it is time to act, they are going to withdraw. They will pull back. You're not hearing from him again. You're not hearing from him again. When it is time for him to act, that is when you're going to know the true character you're dealing with, because they will say anything with their mouth, but their actions will reveal the true personality you're dealing with. And just like what she said in this video, this is how you're going to separate yourself. This is how you're going to separate the real men from the dusties in your life, by doing what? Saving their numbers according to what they do for you, according to the value they are adding in your life. If you're saving a man's number in your phone and all he does is get up every morning and text you, hey beautiful, how was your day? And it ends at that level. Hey beautiful, what did you eat for today? What did you do for the day? You tell him all your problems, and all he has to say is, oh, sorry about that. You tell the man your problems, and all he has to say is, you can figure it out. He doesn't see how he can solve that problem. He doesn't see how he can be a man in your life. All he does is communicate. He doesn't even take you out on dates. He's not making enough effort. He's giving you the bare minimum just to keep you connected to him, just to have access to your energy. Cut him off. Any man who isn't making consistent effort to make you happy and keep you is not someone you should be dealing with. A man who you have to ask him for certain things before he does them for you is not someone you want to start a relationship with, talk less of settling down with. The only time your man gives you something is when you have to ask. He never thinks that he can use his initiative to give you money, to get you something, to do what is needful. He doesn't think he can use his initiative. It is only when you ask. There are so many women who only got married because they begged and begged and begged and cried and prayed, and this man pitied them before he got married to them. There are so many women who have to beg, some even have to lie that they are ill or sick in order for their men or their boyfriends to do something for them. Do you know this? Before your man gives you money, you have to come up with a well-cooked-up story on why you need the money in order for him to give it to you. You fail to understand that there are women out there who don't even have to ask. There is a girl out there who doesn't have to ask her man for anything. She doesn't have to ask her man for shit. This man gives her allowance on a monthly basis. He keeps her on a steady allowance. She doesn't have to ask for anything. And then there is you who has to lie, who has to beg. Cook up a story in order for your man to do something for you. If it is not your birthday or Valentine's Day, he cannot get you something. Sometimes he doesn't even get you something on those special days, but you have to stick with him because you want to have a man. Rather than being with this type of a dusty, better be single. Separate the real men from the dusties by saving their number or their name based on the value they add to your life. When you save their number like that, what happens? You eliminate those who are not adding any value, because you're going to see the long list of men who are adding value in your life, and then this one is just there, quiet, not saying anything, not doing anything. Cut him off. This whole statement, all men cheat, do you know why a lot of women truly believe that all men cheat? It is because the majority of men cannot control themselves. The majority of men lack self-discipline, self-control, they are lustful, and they will stick their dick in anything. You put a man in prison, he will sleep with a man. A man doesn't even have to be in prison in order to sleep with a man. There are so many of them roaming on the streets, closeted, DL, sleeping with men even though they are in relationships with women. A man will sleep with anything. A man who is lustful will sleep with anything. The other day when I spoke about the demons some of these men are fighting, what did we mention? We mentioned bisexuality, homosexuality, pedophilia, porn addiction, sex addiction, gambling, drugs. These are the addictions they battle with every day. You hear them say things like, oh, I'm fighting demons. No, bro. You're battling bisexuality, homosexuality, drugs, gambling, porn, your lack of self-discipline, your lack of self-control, and lust. I'm not even going to say too much. Everything that needed to be said has already been said. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.